Good morning.
I want to tell them that my poop hurt.
Okay, you can tell them. So Derek headed to Salt Lake for some meetings. Baby has a doctor's appointment today, and right now the girls are helping him have tummy time. Show him his toys. Say, look up at me, baby. The baby couldn't do tummy time for 6 weeks because he couldn't stretch his throat. You know, usually if you had like a broken bone or, you know, a sprained ankle or something, 6 weeks is the time when your body's like all the way healed. So he's just barely starting to be able to do it. And the girls are very helpful physical therapists over here. Say hi, baby boy. Let's see his face.
I want him to roll over.
He doesn't know how to roll over yet. That's why we're teaching him tummy time. I just got in the car to head down to the baby's doctor appointment. I'm gonna pick Derek up at his meetings. Hopefully we'll get some answers today about his breathing. That's the main goal of today's appointment, is to figure out what's going on with his breathing. So.
And here we are again at the hospital. I don't miss this place all that much. I guess we're gonna have to come once every month or two throughout the first year or two, depending on the circumstances, to keep up with the checkups. Okay, buddy, you ready? Stretch.
Gonna smile.
Hey, bud, there it is. Oh. We always scare him as soon as we start to celebrate. Yeah, it scares the smile off his face. Hey, bud. Listen, we are back at the doctor. I don't think they're gonna poke or prod. Maybe a little prodding, but no poking. It shouldn't hurt. We just want to find out some more answers for you, okay, bud? It's our best way of keeping you safe. Cute little buddy.
He's so cute. Oh, that's the first time we've seen a 4 on there. That's good. That means you're growing. You're growing.
He's like, I don't care, just pick me up. What was his height?
21.
21 inches? Good job, bud. You're almost 2 feet. Just waiting for the doctor to come in.
I'm trying to feed him so he won't be so upset, but
This is the noise that he makes.
he's so loud. People will be like, oh, he's a little piggy. I'm like, no, he's not. He just can't breathe.
He just can't breathe when he's eating. So a couple nights ago, Jensen had the worst blue spell that he's ever had. He was trying to nurse, trying to breathe, but then he aspirated. He breathed in the milk, and that hurts. You know, when water goes down the wrong pipe, you're coughing and it just, you can't get it out. It hurts really bad. So he kept trying to cough it out, but kept wanting to nurse because he was so hungry. He kept trying to breathe. I mean, it was just a downward spiral, and it got really bad. The reason we're here is because his trachea will collapse, and it collapsed. And Bree was holding him. I was trying to find the binky to try to just do something to help soothe him, help him calm down. And then he was screaming so hard, but then when he went to take a breath, he couldn't breathe in, and then he would cry out again, try to breathe in, couldn't breathe in. So he did that about 3 or 4 times, where he cried out all of his air, but in between he could never breathe it back in. And then he just stopped, looked at the ceiling. Well, actually, he stopped and was just looking at you.
His arms and legs were like...
He just went completely limp. And then finally, after about 10, maybe 15 seconds, started breathing again.
But even when he started breathing, it wasn't like, he wasn't like, oh, I'm breathing now.
Yeah.
It was like he could take a breath, and then he couldn't take a breath. It took him probably about, and he was kind of going back and forth, like he'd breathe a good for a second, and then he'd start kind of, his throat would start collapsing again. Yeah. So it probably took him a good 10 or 15 minutes after that to get like a good breathing pattern happening again. So it's really good that we're here, because that was terrifying. I didn't even want to go to sleep last night because I was so scared. It just, you know, it kind of reminds me like how serious it is, because sometimes you're like, oh, he's fine, he's good. And then when you have stuff like that, you realize like, no, we need to get answers to this, because this is a big deal.
So today I think what they're gonna do is, I think they're gonna scope his throat.
That's what they had told us.
Scope his trachea, and see like the diameter, see how much it's actually collapsing or shrinking when he breathes. Or they haven't done this yet. They actually don't know the extent of the trachea malacia, of how floppy or weak or fragile it is. So we'll know here in just a few minutes. All right, buddy, good luck. Oh, you got this, pal.
this is the inside of the nose. So on the left is the septum, on the right are what we call turbinates. Those are normal things that give humidification and warming and filtration. The palate's at the bottom. You see, I'm ticked. Okay, so you see the palate sitting in there. Come down here. So there's the vocal cords in the voice box. And you can see the vocal cords are moving well.
Uh-oh.
You see, you may actually, because that's breathing out, breathing out, breathing out. Okay, and here we go.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Oh, little man. That was awful.
It was terrifying. But at least the doctor saw what's going on.
How he actually reacts when he gets when he has those
upset.
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll be back tomorrow.
Yep. Coming back tomorrow, they're going to dilate his esophagus, which is basically stretch it. And the reason why they decided to do that is because they think because his esophagus is tight at one spot, the milk when he's eating backs up, because it mostly happens when he's eating, it backs up and basically fills up high enough that it goes into his trachea.
That's not good. We don't want that.
Yeah. Okay, we're back from the hospital, and the second we walked in the door from the hospital, it was time for Ember's preschool orientation. So we just picked Ember up, and we're taking her over there. Emmy, look at us. Are you a big girl now? Where are we going?
To preschool.
To preschool. What are you going to learn at preschool?
To do my letters.
All right, should we go in and meet your teacher? Okay, let's go. Our little girl is growing up. Here. Okay, Ember, where's your name?
This one.
Yeah, so that's where you'll hang up your backpack.
This one.
Yeah, so hang it right on this blue hook. Good job, you got it.
Now what are you making me? Hot dogs, broccoli, a hard-boiled egg. Oh, thank you so much. Do you have ketchup and mustard by any chance? You know what? I want it plain. This is just how I like my hot dogs. That's perfect. Thank you. All done. Thank you.
Now I just gotta get some soup.
More dinner. Holy cow. I am going to be stuffed when this is done. Okay.
It's with mac and cheese.
It has mac and cheese in it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Just the way I like it. Meatballs, carrots, and a ice cream top.
No. It's with mac and cheese. These look like mac and cheese. This one's ice cream.
I love ice cream in my mac and cheese. This is a cute school. They learn their seasons, weather, days of the week. She's going back to cooking. She's done learning. I just want to cook. What do you think, Em? Is that pretty awesome? Is that a yes? I think that's a yes.
I'm gonna have a birthday.
You are? Next month, huh? Whoa. I think she's excited. We're back home.
Guess what?
She's so-
preschool.
She's so excited.
Was it fun?
She loved it. She loved it. Why is everybody what is happening? Why is everybody so happy? All right, we're having a dance-off. Pretty spontaneous, but that's okay.
Getting a birthday. I'm having a birthday.
At least they're happy.
Yeah, we'll take it. The kids are about to leave us. Brielle's gonna go to her friend. Bodie's gonna go to his, and they're gonna sleep over tonight. But
Obviously.
first, Bodie's just not happy because he has to do his homework before he goes.
I love homework.
Okay, I stand corrected.
He's looking. He doesn't.
That he has homework and you don't? You're such a nerd. You'll have plenty. Okay, Bodie, how many rabbits are there? 5 rabbits and 1 more equals How many rabbits? Good job. I didn't even finish the sentence before he knew the answer. Your boy's a genius.
He's a genius.
You know who he gets it from?
Yeah, me.
Dad.
In the car.
Bree, I don't think our kids would be more excited if we told them we were going to Disneyland.
They're thrilled.
They're so excited to go. Oh wait, whoa. For the record, I was just making a point. We're not going to Disneyland.
Holy smokes.
Okay, listen. Go get a blanket that you want to take. Do you have yours, Brielle?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
Okay, we love you guys. Be so good. Give me a hug. We love you.
Love you too. I'll be just right across the street if you need me, okay, Dad?
Okay, sounds good. I'll let you know if I get scared of monsters coming to get me. Okay, love you, bud. Give me a hug. You be a good boy, okay? Yes, you do.
Be good, okay?
Give Jensen a
Have a
kiss.
good day at school tomorrow. And tell him he's gonna be just good tomorrow.
You'll rock this surgery.
Nope, tell the baby he's gonna do so good on his surgery tomorrow.
You're gonna do so good for your surgery.
Okay, bye girls.
Bye.
Love you.
Daddy.
Love you. Be good for Grandma and Grandpa.
Okay. Dad. Set the die.
Shut the door. I'll do it. I love you. Give me a kiss.
Wait for Dad.
Love you.
Give him a kiss. Say you're gonna do awesome.
You can do awesome.
Ugga mugga. I love you.
Naga naga. Naga naga. You're gonna do awesome.
Ugga mugga. All right.
Love you,
He's got
Cozy.
all his good luck.
Love you,
Brothers and
Emmy.
Sisters.
Love you, Grandma.
Okay, see you later. Love you, Cozy Boo. Love you, Ember Bear.
Good luck,
No, you have fun.
Thank you.
No, you have fun. No, you have fun.
Bye, babies. Bye, Cozy. Oh, I love them.
That's sad to say bye to him.
They'll have fun.